Hi guys, Robbery46 here and welcome to my anti-wheelie comparison video. We're on the BMW S1000RR around Donington and we're going to start with the anti-wheelie system on. As you can see, coming out the corners, it does want a wheelie but the system cuts it off. It does mean that your power output isn't as much as when it's off, but it does control the wheelie pretty well. It does pop up a little bit, but not too much that you end up flipping backwards. Little wheelie there, but as I said, it does come back down. This isn't necessarily the fastest way of doing laps because, as you'll see in a minute, sometimes you can actually go faster with it off if you can control it and learn to control it. But the anti-wheelie system is really helpful, especially for those that maybe aren't used to playing a motorbike game. But yeah, it does come in handy, and it is really annoying when you're racing and you got it turned off and you crack open the throttle and all your bike wants to do is point upwards and flip you off the back. So coming out of here, usually wheelies, just a little bit, but not much. And then coming out of the Melbourne hair loop, it wheelies again. There we go. You can see it bobbing up and down. So that is the end of the lap pretty much with the anti-wheelie on, and then next we'll go to anti-wheelie off and you'll see a huge difference. So here we are with it off. We're going to do a standing start and straight away comes up and comes up again. Even in third gear it tries coming up. You will see a big difference in this lap. Like I said, if you can control the wheelies then you can be really quick, but if you can't control them that well, wheelie in the same place, but that's not too bad. No wheelies at the moment, and I will go through at the end a few ways in which to prevent the wheelies if you're using the well, you've got the anti-wheelie system off. So there we go, another wheelie. Doesn't mean you have to close the throttle slightly to bring the front down. Or you can press your rear brake, but the only problem is, for some reason, the front is really bouncy on this game. So if you press the rear brake, the front comes slamming down and then it just bounces back up again. So it's not necessarily the best way of doing it. There we go, massive wheelie there, coming out the foggy S's. And again, bound to get a wheelie out of here. There we go, massive wheelie. And again, coming up. What I'll do next is I'll do a side-by-side comparison of both the laps, and you can see for yourself as we do another wheelie and pretty much become completely vertical. So here we go. Anti-wheelie on is on the left and anti-wheelie off is on the right. You'll be able to see the difference when the anti-wheelie kicks in and when it's off, when it doesn't. So both get wheelies around the corner curves. And another thing is, if your rear wheel loses grip and then grips again and say you just come out of a corner, that's when you'll get a big wheelie as well. Like here. There we go, here comes a wheelie. But it's all good on the left hand side with it on. And not much happening on the Dunlop straight, a little one over the little crest. Coming out of the foggy S is a massive one, but nothing with anti-wheelie on. And coming out of the Melbourne hairpin, you'll see them both trying to wheelie. You'll see massive wheelie with it off. again, more wheelies. So here we go. Stand and start. Same order as before, anti-wheelie on the left and anti-wheelie off on the right. Look at those wheelies all the way through third gear. It's really difficult trying to get a good start on the BMW. So there are a few ways in which you can prevent wheelies. Short shifting is one of them. Obviously you're not putting as much power through the back wheel, so the front doesn't want to come up as much, and it is really useful. Another one is weaving. Those of you that play MotoGP will know off the start, if you weave, you keep the front end down. That happens on ride as well. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's not 100%, but if you can make it work, it is a good way without closing the throttle or using the rear brake. And obviously not going full on the throttle as well prevents the front coming out. But as you'll see in a bit, from a standing start, that isn't really what you want to be doing, because it's quite a slow process. So you've got short shifting, which is good, but it is quite slow. Obviously you're not getting the full acceleration out of the bike. And weaving as well, which means you can use a full throttle, but it's not necessarily 100%. So from a standing start, because this does wheelie like a bugger, you can be gentle on the throttle, which is fine, but it is really slow at starting. And if you're doing online racing, it definitely isn't really what you want to be doing. Just see that again. Another one is using the rear brake, but like I said before, it does bounce the front down and then back up again. So that isn't really what you want to be using. It doesn't really work. And that's a normal start of the BMW, wheeling all over the place. And short shifting does bring the front down. So that's it from me, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to leave this video a like. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!